On the morning of December 1st, 1948, police were called to Somerton Beach in Adelaide. Something was left against the seawall that did not belong. There had been no struggle, no violence. Yet whatever happened had no clear explanation. Police searched his pockets. They found no wallet, no ID, and every single label had been carefully cut out from his clothes. All he had was a half-used bus ticket, some gum, and cigarettes. Nothing that told him who he was. The medical report only deepened the puzzle. And when investigators re-examined his personal effects on the evidence table, they found a pocket that had been sewn shut. On it, 2 words: Tamám Shud. It means ended or finished in Persian. It was the last page of a rare book of poetry, the Rubáiyát of Omar Khayyam, a book about making the most of life before death. Someone had torn this final page out. Police released his photograph. It was in every newspaper in Australia. Not a single person knew him. Then a suitcase was found at the Adelaide train station, checked in the day before he died. Police believed it was his. One name remained: T. Keane. But no T. Keane was missing. Then, a miracle. A man claimed he found that exact rare edition of the Rubáiyát in the back seat of his unlocked car near Somerton Beach. Inside the back cover, police found something that turned a sad death into a Cold War mystery. 5 lines of handwritten letters, a code no one could break. And beneath the code, a telephone number. The number belonged to a young woman named Jessica Thompson. She lived just 400 meters from where the man died, and she denied knowing him. But when they showed her the plaster cast of his face, witnesses said she looked like she was about to faint, as if she knew him very well. Australia's best codebreakers tried for months. Naval intelligence. They declared it too short to be broken, or too sophisticated. It was the dawn of the Cold War. A man with no identity, a secret code, and a death no doctor could explain. Was he a spy? Years later, Jessica's son Robin was photographed. He had the same rare ear shape as the dead man, the same dental anomaly. Was the Somerton Man his father? For decades, he was buried under a stone that read, "The Unknown Man." The case went cold. The code was never broken.
Until 2021, when his body was finally exhumed for DNA.
A professor named Derek Abbott spent years building a family tree from the Somerton Man's DNA, searching through thousands of distant relatives.
In 2022, they finally gave him a name, Carl Webb, known as Charles, a 43-year-old electrical engineer from Melbourne. The unknown man was unknown no more. But naming him answered nothing. Why was a Melbourne engineer on a beach in Adelaide? With no ID and a secret code? Did he know Jessica? Was he Robin's father? Was he a forgotten spy? Even with a name, Jessica took her secret to the grave.
And the code. 5 lines that died with him. Still unbroken after 75 years.
On that seawall in 1948, a man finished his story with 2 words, Tamám Shud, it is finished. But for us, it never really ended.